This is episode 7, and we'll be looking at modifiers in Visual Basic. So modifiers are a way to indicate how external objects can access an object's data. So if you remember, we did say that Visual Basic is an object-oriented programming language, and as such you'll be creating classes, and from these classes you'll be instantiating objects. And you would always want to make sure that your objects have some sort of what can we call it, rather your classes, right? They are going to allow the rightful objects to access their methods, and the way you can go about it is to make use of access specifiers or access modifiers. So maybe what you can actually do in this particular instance is to create a class, right? So we can create a public class called test, right? Then we've actually just used our first access specifier, or our very first access modifier, public. So public, this is the most liberal access level that you can give, and as the name suggests, public simply means that any other code can access that class or that class's methods or functions without any restriction. Then the next kind of access that you can give, typically this you want to give it to your attributes of a class, right? So maybe let's say a test is going to have a highest mark, so we can say highest is an integer, right? Then another type of, so private basically means that it's private, so no other object is able to access this particular attribute of highest. So private simply means that it's closed off to any other code, as it were. Then we also have another type of access specification or access modification, and this one is called protected. So maybe we can declare a protected maybe say function called calculate. Then it has a return type of integer, so maybe let's just say it's going to return 0 in this particular instance. So protected now means that only the declaring object and any object that inherits from that particular class can access and view this function, right? So that's what protected means. Then we can also talk about friend, though this one is quite it's not that common. So you can declare a property. Maybe we'll be looking at properties later on as we progress with the series, but I highly doubt that we'll be doing that, but maybe we'll see how it goes. So that's how we can make use of friend. So friend simply means that the declaring object and any other object that inherits from it and any other object in the same namespace can access this particular item called hello in this instance, right? So I think we'll actually look at it, because this one is usually tied to namespaces in Visual Basic, so I think it would be in order that we look at it. So I think that's just about it for this episode. So those are the 4 levels of access modification. You have public, private, protected, and friend in Visual Basic.